The party is mourning the loss of one of their own. Libbiel fell to the ghost servants on the first level of Deathstalk Tower. The pulsing Jaharlu spore in the center of the room lies destroyed. A pair of dragons are fighting outside, and a stairway leads up. The party agonizes over the choice of retreating back to Kionin or pressing on to confront the Spore Queen. As they debated, Bea, Libbiel's familiar, began acting more independently, first stuffing Libbiel's body into a spacious pouch, and then the mysterious runes on Bea's body began glowing brighter and brighter. When the light faded, a much smaller humanoid bee flew in her place, garbed in a shrunken version of Libbiel's robe, but still massively too large for such a small being. How will this new party member fit into the group? And will they conquer the tower together or fall in ruins? Join us as we resume their story.
Bea, what's going on?
Nothing. Same stuff as usual.
Doesn't look the same, Bea. You've
How
gotten
about
bigger?
Libbiel, you know?
Yeah, you look different, Bea. Haircut?
No, this is the... I've been able to into a person for a while. Not seen it.
Oh,
Yeah, a couple
I mean,
times.
yes, I remember, yeah. We saw it in town a few times, but didn't imagine this would happen. What's the plan? Are we pushing on?
I can handle it from here. She can rest for now.
Okay. Are you seem
What?
to have happy feet, Bea. Are you okay there?
Not happy. Just anxious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get that.
Sorry, it's an expression. I apologize. You're bouncing around a lot. So should we go upward? I guess there's more to explore here, where all the ghosts came out of. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's wait until the stinky clouds are gone.
Well,
Oh,
that's
I think they
happening.
are.
Vanarel, do you want to take care of your wounds?
Yeah, Vanarel will just quickly pull a potion out of his pack. I don't know how much time we want to delay for here.
I think we've already delayed a bit. I've rested 30 minutes. You've got 10 more minutes of rest.
All right, in which case, so I'll be just finishing up, tending to the, hopefully the last of my wounds then, while nodding to that door to the north. It's not a real long hallway, but there's a few different doors that those things were floating out of.
I guess we don't want things coming from our backside, so maybe we should check them out.
Yep, just say the word and I'll start knocking doors in. But let's not tarry too long. Now that Libbiel's as safe as we can make her, I didn't want to leave her here. Let's press on.
You want to do that last check, Vanarel, and then we'll get moving?
Yep, I'm just typing. Go ahead. Just going for the 30 to make this squeeze quick on the medicine.
That's a critical.
Critical.
Okay.
Yes, we have that consecration on us too. I almost forgot about that.
So, Daegron, up where you are, you can see into the room, and you could see into that room before because you were fighting a ghost in that room. The room features a dresser and a bed, both of which are in terrible molding condition, and what appears to be an empty picture frame is built into the wall.
He'll, with his axe, he kind of goes in and starts kind of moving things aside. Now, is this some sort of cell or quarters? It doesn't look like it's been used in a while, and he'll do a perception check as he looks around here.
Sure. You don't see anything. It sure feels like you don't think there was ever a picture in this picture frame. It doesn't feel like it was cut out or destroyed. It just has there's no canvas, there's no torn amounts. It's just nothing.
Let's take a look around there, but probably focusing on the frame a bit. But
Do you think they just never completed this area, or is never in use?
Dezi, as you're looking at it, I mean, you agreed there was never a painting, a picture in this frame. It's just a bare frame stuck to the wall.
strange.
Let me check these rooms real quick, and he'll knock open the other. Is it the same thing?
Identical room.
Do we see this one also has a blank space for painting?
It does.
Huh. Another one of these in here. Let's
Are
check
they
these
all?
rooms. There could be some meaning to this.
The first three you've checked, they're all identical. They all just have a dresser, a bed, and an empty picture frame.
I'll take a look at each picture frame, basically, just to make sure, one of them isn't more differenter than the others.
You're not seeing anything.
Yeah, Daegron's just kind of going in, using his axe to kind of move things aside. Doesn't particularly want to touch too much.
This room's a little
Found
different.
different room.
Yes.
Yeah, it's confusing.
A moldy table with 4 chairs is pushed up against this room's northern corner, while to the southeast, shelves of books eaten through with mold sags from the wall. You do see all kinds of what looks like currently fading and disappearing ghostly filaments kind of filling the walls of this room. They seem to be dissolving right now.
Recall knowledge on what they might be?
Sure. Take a religion.
These
up to
those spiders?
Can I also give my hand at trying to figure out what's going on?
Of course.
So Bea also has unified theory, because, why not? So here's their arcana for it.
Well, Libby had to learn that from someone.
Oh, I'm still rolling as Libby. I guess my name hasn't changed.
Try right-clicking on your name down in the bottom left corner. You might be able to change there. Or I might have to do it for you between sessions. Just remind me if I need to. So with those rolls on these filaments here, you sense that this was a way that spore was drawing sustenance from outside and kind of empowering the entire tower. And it seems like with the destruction of the spore, these filaments are losing their power.
Oh, so we powered down the tower. That seems good.
A good first step.
Well, there's stairs going up
Yeah, let's go.
to the east, and Daegron will lead the group over that way.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
south.
I had the wrong staircase there.
You were going
No
back
worries.
down into the fungus area. As you go up the stairs, you do find yourself on a new map. It's the same map, just a different place. So just walk to the top of the stairs and it will teleport you automatically. Doors stand in the southern wall of this long curving hallway. A set of runes written in streaks of glowing fungus shimmers on the frame above each door.
He's going to step past the first one here. And Dezi, Bea, do you know what this is? Is it a trap of sorts?
I'll have a look. Can I figure out what it is?
Sure.
Is there a particular magic tradition you want here?
Nature, religion. The runes you can read.
Unified
You
theory.
read them directly, and it says, "Raising ruins their hope." And I
Okay.
might want to spell that for you because I think it might.
R-A-Z.
R-A-Z, yes.
Yeah.
Raising ruins their hope is what it says in the glowing green fungal runes above this door.
Okay, yeah, so it says raising ruins their hope, like burning down. That sort of raising. Which I guess makes sense for the elf?
Can I try the door?
Sure.
The southeast portion of this room is blocked off by a wall of rusty iron bars in which a cell door is set. A dead elf, his body partially consumed and transformed into mold and mushrooms, lies on the floor of the cell.
Ooh.
Cover
don't
your
worry.
faces. Let's take a look through this.
I'm not going to be eating mushrooms.
Dagon's going to cover his face with his side of his coat and open the door and see if there's, with his axe blade again, kind of push parts of this away just to see if there's anything left over in here, any clues of who this could have been.
The clothing looks slightly familiar to you. It has been heavily destroyed. I would take a society check, I think, to identify it.
Do you want me to have a look,
Ooh.
Daegron?
Yeah, he's just moving stuff around him. So you guys can get the look from the other side of the bars.
Yeah, the attire, you recognize it now. It looks like it is one of the Silverlight Sentinels. You don't remember losing any one of them in battle, but these were the elves from Tinja who were over here helping, and following that you led on all your initial expeditions here. Since you returned, they've been doing other tasks, but it looks like one of them must have been captured and killed.
Oh no. Do they have anything to identify them in terms of maybe letting their next of kin know?
As you're looking through all the gear, you do find a wand, it looks like. You didn't find any items that would identify this person, though.
Yeah, I'll try to figure out what that is.
No fantasy elf dog tags. You do not know what this is, Dezi.
I don't know. Bea, do you? I don't think we want to spend too long.
If you want to sit here for a minute, 10 minutes.
Yeah, when our next break, we'll try to figure out what it is.
All right, on we go, I guess. Okay, and as we get to the same one, is there any runes above this?
Yes, there is, and again, Dezi can read them. It says, "Corruption controls their fate."
I'll obviously let people know. What is this written in, or is it just magical right now?
Chthonian.
Oh, Chthonian. Okay, so that makes
So
sense.
only you speak that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this seems very positive.
The left and right walls of this room feature floor-to-ceiling shelves. Whatever they once held, they now contain only twitching clots of mold and fungus around tangles of mismatched bones.
Guess we should do a quick sweep of this room and then move on.
Yeah, just to see
Dezi,
Daegron, you wanna?
I will need a saving throw from you. Let me find it. As you are searching around the items in this room, you do see a weird blood red ooze that starts trying to flow over you.
That ooze. 12 for a... so looks like a success
It
to a critical.
does
with
not
38.
manage to enter your body. And we do
Be
have
careful.
hero
Yeah.
points being awarded for Bea, Daegron, and Vanarel.
Thank you. Oh wait, I didn't get one, but thank you anyways. I like when other people get them.
Anything else you want to check in here, Dezi, or is the slime enough?
I didn't notice anything else in my search, I'm assuming.
Didn't notice anything else.
What is that red ooze slime thing?
You saw this
looks
before. It was
familiar.
been called Crimson Ooze when you identified it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that got under my skin for a little bit.
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, let's not touch that.
It's a devastating fungus that infects hands, and
Yeah, I like my hands.
you start losing the use of the hand after a time.
Oh yes, I remember when that happened. That's real bad. As we get to this third door, do we see runes above?
Above this one, pollution feeds their pain.
Or negative
All right.
messages.
Captain Planet wouldn't like this. Daegron's gonna open this door and take a look inside.
The farthest half of this room is a bath filled with what appears to be crystal clear water, yet the acrid stink in the air suggests this water is anything other than pure. And I will need saves from people already. If you're in the room, which looks like it's Bea and Daegron, please give me a fortitude save against the smell.
Oh, I didn't mean to make that private.
Bea has failed, Daegron has succeeded.
Oh, I guess I re-roll.
Okay.
I'm not taking
Natural
whatever
20.
this is.
Bea,
Woof.
does neither of you are sickened by the horrible stink in the room?
Bad spell.
You want to get out? What do you see in the room? Presumably, I see them gag.
Yeah, Daegron's got his mouth covered, and he's gonna hold his breath and look down into this water, see if there's anything submerged in it, or if it's just a fetid pool that's stagnating here.
I mean, the water looks crystal clear, but it does smell bad. You can see to the bottom. You see a couple of rocks, maybe a couple of coins down at the bottom as well. It's only about probably 6 inches deep.
I don't know, Dezi. It seems clear to me, but foul just smells the worst. And he's
Yeah.
kind of takes a step back from it.
I
would rather not
see any
touch it.
reason. Yeah, let's just move on.
Also, Bea, what is your exploration mode activity? I have all the other ones.
Right. I don't think I defined one yet, but I think she still has sense magic. No, she doesn't. Yeah, detect magic. So
Okay.
we're gonna be looking around for
So
magical signatures.
you would have detected magic in that room.
Well, whatever it is, it's definitely magic.
I mean, I've got detect magic too. Can I try to figure out what's going on with the room?
You can, if that's what you want to do.
I'd like to do it from outside if I can, but yeah.
You think there's some sort of transmutation magic in effect in that room?
Okay. Something's being transmuted. I don't quite know what. Might be the water.
Is there
I
anything
think
you
it's
want of
best-
me? I don't know too much about these things.
I mean,
think
I
it's
don't think
best
that's our
to
primary
just-
goal, and while it might be interesting to figure out what's going on, we have more pressing matters.
Stay out of it, yeah.
Agreed.
Well, let's continue on. Seeing as they're kind of getting to the end of the hall, Daegron's going to lean forward and give a listen real quick, see if he hears anybody on the other side of this.
Let's see. You hear, I mean, it's a sound you've heard throughout all of the swamp. It's the bubble, the sound of thick water flowing, flops, almost like you're back at the sewer in Zaire. It's that thick water sound.
And he just kind of Daegron leans back and goes, some sort of thick liquid. Almost sounds like the sewer, but get ready, and he'll
Isn't
Give
that
everyone a
this
second.
entire place?
it's maybe rotting, but it's not exactly the sewers.
Okay.
Which is worse, you tell me. And then he boots the door in.
And we will need to pause because you'll see some things right away. And we will be rolling into initiative there. So let me get you all toggled in for Bea's first fight.
Yay!
We'll stay here and watch. Go get him, Bea.
So you should be able to roll initiative now. I think I have everyone toggled in. Let me roll the opponents. Let's get initiative tracker up here. So what you see in the room, let me give you the immediate thing that Daegron sees. You see 4 Omex demons. I'm not going to make you identify them. You've seen them enough. So these are those kind of sewer ooze demons. Let me share the artwork. You have fought these many a times. You're familiar with them. There's 4 of them in the room, and that probably was the sound that you were hearing through the doors, just them moving around. Additionally, a little bit up on like what's a small dais. You can probably only see part of this person. You see a hunched over skeleton draped in greens and gray clothing with fungus growing out of their cloaks and giant
I love
out of their skull.
I love this art.
So that's what
I love the mushroom horns.
And then the ceiling in this chamber arches upward, reaching a height of 40 feet at the center of the room. To the south, a pair of curved stairwells rise up to this pulpit and continue through archways to the pulpit's left and right. An immense statue of a demonic winged humanoid with a reptilian head, the Demon Lord Tree Raiser, looms at the back of the platform. While directly south, you see a small balcony that is blocked by a set of thorny walls and a door. So, Granny, you see there's this statue of Tree Raiser. You maybe can't quite see it. Let me actually close this art and ping where it was. I don't think you can quite see it, but it's the giant statue is here. The pulpit that the non-Omex opponent is up on the center area, and then you have the 4 Omexes kind of down in the seating area. And then, as I mentioned, there is a door blocked by thorny vines over here to the south. And let's see, up first is going to be Daegron, it looks like.
All right. Since I rolled initiative here, I'll be doing a battle cry demoralize to start things off. I get a nice little free one there.
Okay.
So we'll just target the closest Omex demon.
Does it only affect one?
Kind of starts charging. Yes.
Okay. That's a success.
Just
so
one.
that first one is frightened 1. As you bust down the door and just immediately yell upon seeing a group of 4 Omexes in front of you.
From what he remembers, the Omex did not like cold iron, so he's going to use his first action to swap over to his cold iron battle axe that he has. All right, there we go. And then for his second, he is going to stride forward to the closest one, try to strike
one second.
at it.
I just saw a bless drop off from you. That should probably be expired completely, right? Off Dezi?
Nope, I have permanent bless already
Got it.
at this point.
That's right. Okay.
Oh, okay. As he goes forward, he is then going to make his opening strike here. Oh, and I should say, because of it's been a little bit since I played, my opening stance at the beginning of combat, I get for a free action to drop into dueling dance. So let me make sure that's up.
Just checking the thing that lets you drop into the stance automatically. What is its trigger?
It is at the beginning of combat. I can enter a stance here.
So it's not the same trigger as Battle Cry.
quick.
That's why I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, no, this is opening stance, trigger, you roll initiative.
Oh, nope, that is the same. So you can only do one of Battle Cry and Dueling Dance.
Okay.
They have the same trigger.
Well, then I already did the Battle Cry, so we'll leave it as it is with that, and take this off because I won't have the actions for it this turn. And let's go for an overhead strike here with the axe.
That will crit.
For
Your axe comes
37.
cleaving right through the center mass of this ooze-filled demon.
Not a bad roll, but I have a feeling, these guys...
No crit.
Crits don't matter, but this I believe this axe does a bit more to him, so the cold iron works.
And it's not frozen by your frost weapon. So that was your
Okay, that's
3,
all
right?
3.
That was change weapons, move forward, strike with the free demoralize. Dezi,
Seeing Daegron charge into the room, screaming, Dezi will follow in to see what's going on here. Sees a room full of things. I don't know what all of them are. I think I'm going to end my movement there. And that thing's on a raised dais over here, the little demon-looking thing. Sure. Let's try to take a shot at it.
okay.
It's a 40 to hit. Looks
that
like
will
it
hit.
hits. Okay. I'm going to try to recall some knowledge on this thing with a free action.
Okay, that would be religion.
Yep, using my focus spell. So I'll...
You have no idea what this is. You are sure it's some form of undead, but beyond that, it is beyond your understanding.
There's a weird undead that's resisting my holy weapon. I mean, just as a baseline, did it look incorporeal, or did that just seem to be some other random thing that was
It
going
did not
on?
look incorporeal
okay.
to you.
Well, okay. I've got one action left, with which I think I'm just going to cast a shield.
Okay. The creature on the podium is yelling at you all to lay down your lives and let yourselves be consumed by Tree Raiser. I'm assuming you don't want to do that. And
No.
I'm going to cast a lightning bolt at you. Yeah, you can get both of you. And Daegron got a critical success. Dezi got a regular success. Dezi is taking 33 points of lightning damage as Daegron jumped out of the way and the bolt just barely skimmed by Dezi. And the creature is then going to move away a little bit. Oops, wrong button. Comes down off the podium and behind the rest of the Omexes. One of the Omexes is up next. This is the kind of the middle one, but somewhat close. Okay, I see that you're changing damage around, but you got it all working? Yeah, okay.
Sort of. My shield dropped when I used block, but I should have blocked 20 less of that, so I took 8.
Okay.
But yeah.
It is going to start off by shooting a ball of slime at Dezi, and you would have 1 point of cover from this. I'm not putting that on you. We'll take the -1 off here, if it matters. So that would be a 39 against AC, so it still hits.
Yep.
So the ball of slime coats you, doing 20 points of damage, a mix of bludgeoning and acid, and then you need to make a will save as it starts sticking you to the wall here.
That says reflex. I'm assuming
Sorry, I
that's
said
correct.
yes, reflex. I can read.
That's fine. It made sense for reflex. Okay.
That is a success.
34.
It has 2 actions left, and it is going to... It's going to try that again. That worked. It liked that it managed to hit you once, so it will try a second one. And with a -1, that one will miss. And with its third action, it is going to back up a little bit. The next one up is going to... So this is the one that's right to the south of the room. It's also going to move a little bit forward. And it is going to launch 2 globes of spit and sewage and slime at Daegron. First one is going to miss with a natural 2. Missed by 13. I'll let you know that right now. I guess you can see that anyways. And second shot's also a miss. That was its turn. Vanarel, you are up.
All right. Well, the hallway is clear, so I will try to get up into this room where I'm hearing all this action going on. Oh, yeah, I remember these guys. All right, so my first action will bring me right up here in between Dezi and Daegron. Second action is to pick the first 2 closest of these uglies. So the one directly in front of myself and Daegron, and then the one that's kind of along this like curved bench or pew or whatever it is. Those 2 will be my hunted prey. And for a third, I'm gonna use a twin takedown flurry on this first one. We're just pushing them back.
You have a hit and a crit with that. Very effective. 72 points of damage. Of course, it's going to take a little bit less. You've already seen that the crits don't go all the way through, but you've also done a lot more extra as well. And let's see, Crushing Rune. Put that on. There's no save against that. So it is now Clumsy 1 and Enfeebled 1. You pierce through it with your rapier, and somehow it kind of disrupted the interior of this. There's this giant gaping hole in the center of this Omex now, then it seems like it's losing some of its ability to stay upright as it's trying to reform itself around that wound.
He'd be wise to stay down. But that's all 3 of my actions right there.
Okay, and chat has given a hero point to Dezi. I've awarded that. And okay, that was your 3. Another Omex is up next. This one's pretty far away, kind of back by that weird undead that you've not identified. And it is going to move kind of to the south, kind of skirting that wall, staying away from that thorny door. And it is going to launch 2 globs of...
Sewer slime sounds terrible.
And with a 28, it misses horribly. And with an even worse, it misses even more. Bea, your first turn.
I did a little bit of reading. I went straight to the cone page just to make sure I'm not doing this wrong. But Bea flies in. Attack! She yells, and she's going to use her very first spell strike. So I make a melee attack.
What spell are you spell
creature.
striking with? Yep, you need to declare that as well.
I will be spell striking with Elemental Breath, which is a 2 or 3 action. I'm going to have to use it as a 2 action.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the attack. A 2 feels bad, but it's a hit.
That is a hit. I am a little impressed by that. I may need to double check some math here. Let me just look at what's going on. Do I trust all of this?
Don't be surprised.
What are other people's to hits right now? Vanarel, what's like
That
your...
looks about right.
So plus 29 seems about right. And these are lower level than you. So, okay. And this one's still frightened. Okay, yep, that's a hit on a 2.
And here's a thing. I need to roll a 1d6 to determine what spell type it is.
And you have expansive spell strike, so this is going to affect multiple creatures. And...
It's air.
Okay, and where is the... So the cone...
Cannot be targeted in a way where it hits myself.
Okay.
I sent you the screenshot I took of it.
Let me double check, because I said with a size small creature, I didn't look that up in advance. You can't aim a cone
gotta
elapse your
do this
space.
with
Got it.
Target has to be in the area, though.
Yeah, that's what's really weird about this. I will make it work today. I will do some research between sessions. I think we have a place where the two rules are completely contradictory with each other, and we'll figure it out, but I will allow it for today. So
Okay.
I'm going to say it's effectively going from this corner of your square.
Yeah.
So, because it has
Which
to...
I can't do with the tool.
I know you can't. It has to affect the target. It
Mm-hmm.
should be coming from one of the target squares, one of the target's corners or sides, and overlapping it. But if you do that, it always hits yourself. Since you have to be inside, since your size tiny. So I'm going to allow this for today. We might have to find some weird ruling in the future, because I think this is a place where the two rules are completely weird. But I will allow it today. So we need to make saves for all of these.
Yeah. Is there an extending rule in Pathfinder 2?
There is an extending rune, yes.
I'm going to have to get one.
It does not work with Spell Strike.
Yeah, because it makes it cost an extra action in the first
Does
place.
it work with spells, right?
Yeah. It doesn't make the weapon itself longer. It makes you spend an action to make your weapon long for that strike. But it can't be... It's only for a regular strike, not for a named special activity.
Wow.
Let's see,
All
we
right,
have a
here's the
failure,
damage.
a crit success, and another 2 failures. So first, did you roll your upfront damage? Yes, you did. I didn't apply that yet. So 31 points of melee damage.
What?
Oh, no, that was your to-hit roll.
No.
Never mind. You haven't rolled your weapon damage yet, have you?
Yeah, it's at the bottom now.
Okay,
29.
Thank you. Let me apply that first. And then we
Hey,
said
wait.
it's the first Omex and the third and fourth Omex. So let me hover over and see if I can find them that way. 1, 3. Okay. These all take half. Okay. And there was your turn. So your first turn, you flew into the room. You stabbed this one, and as you stabbed it, lightning blasted out filling the rest of the room. Some of them seem to dodge it fairly well, but still hurt them all just a little bit. And let me get rid of... We don't need the aura. Or you
Did
already got
none
rid
of them
it.
take full?
Oh, I did half instead of full. Let me fix that. I'm sorry about that.
We're a little out of practice with
Oh, I
this
see.
whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go. Okay. And the final Omex, the one that was intimidated and is being hit by all kinds of people and has a bee inside its... Maybe almost inside that hole that Vanarel cut in the body, and the bee is striking at it from the inside. It is not happy with this situation. Moves its way backward a 5-foot step, and it is going...
I use my reaction.
That was
to
a
hit
step,
It.
so I don't think you can.
Oh, damn.
Uh,
Yeah, okay.
Daegron, do you have to let you follow a step? Because step,
Me.
you just moved, didn't you?
I didn't.
Oh,
I don't know what happened there. Maybe
Okay.
it was my cat.
the Omex is now going to strike twice with a sludgy tendril at Bea. But with a
Okay.
28 will miss, and it does try a second one. And misses again. It's flailing wildly, not hitting at all, but it's frightened now, does drop off. Wait, or do you have the Dread Rune?
No, I do not.
That's a different campaign. Okay.
Yeah.
So frightened just dropped off. Top of round 2, Daegron, you are up. You've
Daegron,
seen...
let me do something. I'm gonna blow up some areas here.
Sure. Yeah, Daegron will delay his turn.
Okay, Dezi.
I will cast a Holy Cascade. Sorry, I'm gonna catch you a little bit here, Bea, but it shouldn't do too much to you.
And we're going to find out Bea's unholy.
Please don't be unholy, Bea. But, that's the area. I'll roll damage.
Okay, I'll roll all of their saves. Bea, roll your save.
Oh, okay.
So the weird undead seems to dodge it pretty well, as does one of the Omexes, but the other 3 seem to be hit pretty hard, including one of them. The most hurt one is taking double from this. So
Bea, you take the full 22 there. Then I'm going to roll the spirit damage, which you do not take, Bea. That seems fine. That is 47.
okay, so first these 2 are taking half of the initial damage. Still working through all of them. These 2 are taking full, and this one is taking double. And then we do the same with the spirit damage. Half, full, and double. The one that you've been hammering the most is looking very beat up at this point. The other ones are all looking roughly about the same. And was that all 3 actions for you, Dezi? Or was that a 3
no, I've got
action? No.
one left. I think I'm going to life boost myself with my last action.
Okay. Daegron, you held for Dezi. A giant splash of holy water showered the room, and it is now your
Yep.
turn.
And as it starts, he's prepares himself as this water starts cascading all over the dueling stance. And as it's exploding in midair, he leaps through it over the one Omex demon and lands right next to this undead creature of some sort using Needle in the God's Eye. And as he lands, he's going to slam twice with the axe at this creature.
36 will hit. That's a crit now.
48 on the second, yep. Ooh, that was some bad damage rolls on that. 1, 1, and a 3.
And it's unaffected by the frost rune. Yeah, you're still noticing you're not getting as much damage through as you'd expect on this thing. You can't. It feels more like the sword itself, the axe itself, just isn't biting into this creature. And that was your whole turn.
Strange, but yeah, that's everything from him. He's up in its face now.
Yeah, he is going to step back. And let's see, what spell does he feel like doing now? I mean, he saw that people seem to dodge out of the way of the lightning bolt pretty effectively. He probably doesn't want to do this one. He knows this would probably not be particularly good against the warrior up front. Let's try... I don't like any of these. He's going to cast Fly on himself. Hasn't helped him this turn get away, but he'll be able to get away next time. The Omex demon that you leaped over, I think that one is going to also charge toward... Does it think it wants to surround you? No, you're hitting things hard. It doesn't want to go for you. It thinks the rest of the party looks easier. It's going to stride up here, right close to, I guess, Bea's the front line. So 2 tendrils going for Bea. First tendril. And it's a 41, slaps against Bea, almost knocking Bea out of the sky, doing 27 points of bludgeoning and acid damage. And it then tries to wrap around and grab you. And I think that's 31 against your Fortitude DC. I don't believe is going to be a success.
It's not a success. It'd be a 35 to...
Okay. Was its turn.
Yeah.
The next one up is also going to move in, and it's going to try the same thing. 1 strike, and then see if it wants to grab or strike again. That's a 44 to hit Bea, which looks like it's a solid hit.
Yeah.
Or 31 more points of damage, and then it tries to grab this little nimble bee that's getting in the way. And with a 41, that is going to grab you.
Yay.
Vanarel, you are up.
Okay. Well, they all descended on Bea all at once. Luckily, you're just tiny enough that, Bea, don't mind me. You can buzz in my ear or something if you need to. I'm going to take a step in. My mouse decided to make that 2 squares, but...
Understood. You still want to do a step. I got it.
Yep, just 1 step straight into here, into the same square with Bea. And I am going to do a twin takedown. So the one that grabbed Bea, this one here, was the other one of my hunted prey. Because he was over here by the little curved bench a second ago. So I'm going to give him a little something to think about and use my second action to do a twin takedown against him. Maybe he'll want to let go. It's a 4 and a 5 on the die.
2 hits.
But I got a couple of hits out of it.
Unlike everyone else, you seem to be doing more damage than you expect to do.
Don't mind that. And then, with my final action here, I'm going to go back to the one that I know we really took a big chunk out of earlier. And I'm just going to take 1 swing at him as a second sting strike. So just in case I happen to miss, maybe I'll catch him with the hammer a little bit. Oh, but a 24 will still connect with him.
That will hit.
Let's run him through for 30.
That one is it's giving off a disgusting stench as you're burning your way through all this sewer ooze, but it does look like it is on its very last droplets. Little bits are dropping off, and before you'd see them kind of reform, and now they kind of stay missing. It's getting smaller, more emaciated, but it is still up and active.
Well, that's my actions. I was hoping to take him down, but all right.
And the one that's kind of further back from the group is up next. And let's do... It is going to cast Translocate and appear over here and attack Dezi. You saw it cast a spell and it vanished and reappeared behind the party, and it missed hitting Dezi, but that was its whole turn. Bea, you are grabbed.
Yes, I am. Just not very good for me. So to escape the grapple, I have to make athletics against it, yeah.
Athletics, acrobatics, or an unarmed strike are the 3 options.
I have better chances with the unarmed strike. Okay, I guess I'll unarmed strike to escape.
Okay. 33 was exactly the number I believe you needed. Yes.
Yeah.
You have escaped. Let me take the grab condition off from you.
Okay. And I'm going to use a move action as Sky Laughs at Waves focus spell, which I move in and strike with.
Okay.
So I'm going to strike back at the one that hit me.
That will crit it. 46 against AC, or 71 points of damage. And it does not take all of that. As you've seen, they seem to be immune to critical hit doubling of damage. But still, a lot of damage went through there. You have one action left.
And I'm going to use that last action to... Can I use another focus spell in the same turn?
You can. It's going to use up both focus points, but you could. I know you're new to being a Magus. The other option, of course, would be to use... You could enter your Arcane Cascade, because Sky Laughs at Waves was a spell. That was your last action.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go enter Arcane Cascade then, which I also get additional things for.
Additional damage and all kinds of other bonuses. Yes.
So, since it was a weapon damage, I just hit the weapon damage?
What are you hitting?
Arcane Cascade gets you bonuses when you hit it again. Not
Yes,
this
but
time.
there should be a condition you drag on yourself, and it's asking you a damage type. I think I would just take Force in this case, because it was a fly spell. I'll call that Force.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
And I also get Resounding Cascade, which is a free trigger. So.
Oh, nice. I don't know that one. When you enter
I get
your arcane...
a 5-foot emanation.
Okay.
That gives everyone around me my bonus damage.
That's fun.
Yep. Little bit of team play.
Okay, the almost dead Omex is not happy about where it is, and yeah, it's going to try to also whack at that flying bee that seems to be causing the most problems here. So, slimy tendril comes slashing out, and kind of hits its ally, kind of blends through and merges through its ally. Doesn't even have any effect. It just moving through ooze. It tries a second one and misses again, and is going to at least try to give flank for its buddy. You probably should have done that earlier, but the bee was too distracting. Dezi.
Well, Dezi's got it in point blank range. Let's take a shot at it. The one that just stepped near me. I'll carefully point my crossbow at the thing that's standing right in front of me. So 33 looks like it hits for 24 damage.
That one is defeated.
Well, that was silly. Why did it move right to me? Everybody knows I'm scariest here. What do I want to do with my last two actions? You know what? There's one above me, and it seems to think that it wants to be there. Let's cast Divine Lance on it. 33 looks like it hits. It's a hit or two, but not too big of a deal. And that's 21 damage, which, holy, so it takes a little extra.
Daegron.
Okay. This creature has stepped away from him. He's going to stride after it, quickly getting around it to block it from getting to the door. He's not sure if that's something it would try to do, but it class fly in that last turn and didn't have a chance to move anywhere, correct?
That's correct.
His axe wasn't biting quite the way he thought it would, but to try to keep this thing from getting away from it, he's going to attempt a slam down on it. So with his first, he'll make his strike for a 37 to hit.
That will hit.
Then as that connects, he tries to sweep it off its feet.
You have knocked it prone.
Okay, that's all of his actions as he kind of looms over it now. Deal with those Omex, Vanarel. Keep Dezi safe. I'll try to deal with this.
On it.
I did forget, I
Don't
need you
worry.
to have a save against its aura. There is a very diffuse purple-black fog kind of surrounding this creature. And that...
You know what? I got hero points.
Okay.
Why not? I don't know how bad it is, but...
That changed from a failure to a critical success, so you are now immune to this one. And I think that was your whole turn, right? Slam down is a 2-action?
That's everything. Yeah,
so
2 action.
It is up, and it has to stand up.
Okay, well, we will punish that. Reactive strike on it here. Not a great roll.
That's still a
But
hit.
hey, 34 still does it.
Doesn't disrupt it, but it does get... So he is still taking damage, but he is standing up. And we also have a hero point for Daegron, it looks like, coming in from chat. Let me award that one.
Ooh, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Cotillion. Okay, so he has stood up. He still thinks you may be able to do that a second time. So he's going to step away, and he is then going to fly away to there and 10 feet, 15 feet up. Actually, no, 15 feet up, he'd have to be here, because 15 foot up would just be on top of the dais. Okay, so that's where he did. Yes, so up next we have one of the regular Omexes. It is also going to go for Bea. With a 38 against AC is going to hit you. I don't believe you're counting as flanked, so...
Of the murder bee.
Yep. They don't like this murder bee. 26 more points of damage, followed by an attempt to grab you.
I'm going to use Pollinate for the first time.
Okay. You take bludgeoning damage. You emit a dense cloud of pollen, obscuring you from sight. You become concealed until the beginning of your next turn. Okay, I'm going to roll its flat check for the...
I love that ability.
This is for the grab.
Great.
So the grab was successful, and it passed the flat check. So you are grabbed.
Darn.
And it then tries to flow over and surround you, and we will need a fortitude save. That is a failure.
I do have one more hero point. I don't want to get swallowed by these things. No.
So you are now blinded, and you must hold your breath. You are now suffocating.
Yay.
So no casting spells is the important bit of that. The next Omex is up, the one that was attacking Bea, but now sees that Bea is completely encased within the sludge of the one next to him. So he's going to switch to attacking Vanarel at this point. And we also got a hero point for Bea coming in, which might be very well needed right here. I've awarded that back to you. And this one is going to try to hit Vanarel. They haven't been successful at that yet. And with a 44 to hit, that's going to hit you.
Look at me. Yeah.
For 30 points of damage. And it will try to grab you as well. They like this idea. Grab everyone. That's not going to grab you with a 32. And with one action left, he will try to hit you a second time, Vanarel. That is a third attack. That's not going to hit, but they'll try. 29 will miss. Also, we've been playing for an hour. Let's award a hero point for the first hour from the GM. And I think everyone has at least one. Dezi has 3, Bea has 1, Daegron and Vanarel have 2. I'll give it to Bea just to even it out. And we are up to Vanarel.
All right. Well, this one to oh jeez, this has Libby now, or Bea. Sorry, I'm getting my Ever Dreamers confused.
All right.
Boy. All right. I am going to redesignate my hunted preys. It'll be both of these two that are directly in front of me, but I am going to shift attention to the one that has Bea grabbed, which, if I'm keeping track of this right, is the one.
I will also ask for the save from both Bea and Vanarel for the aura from the flying undead.
Okay.
Bea's unaffected, Vanarel's unaffected. Thank you.
Just another thing around here that rots and stinks. What else is new in this entire swamp? All right, so with my hunt prey redesignated, I'm going to focus on the one that's currently smothering Bea. The one to the north
is the one that has Bea grabbed.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't realize that.
So a hit and a critical hit.
Okay.
I'll deal 76 to it.
And I've added the crushing rune.
Okay. All right. And then I will, kind of a little flourish, bring the weapons back, and then run Castrovel's Beacon right back in on that same thing with a second sting attack on it. Let go.
That will hit.
Deal him 25 more. That is me.
Okay. We have the Omex that moved up next to Dezi, and that one is going to try to hit Dezi with the tendrils. The arm comes splashing down on you, just hits the floor, nowhere close to you at all. It tries a second time, and
Don't worry, Vanarel, I'll protect
what
you.
does it want to do next? At this point, it's very unhappy, but it's going to stay here, and it's just going to try a third one. It knows it's not going to hit, but it's blocking the door, it's keeping you all in the room, it's doing its job, and it misses. Bea, you are grabbed, you are suffocating.
It's right. It might think it has me where it wants it, but I have it where I want it. So I'm going to attack. Here, I just have to rupture it, right? Just keep making strikes until it, lets me out.
This is not a swallow whole. This is their version is called smother, and it is just a regular escape for the grabbed to get out.
All right, but I can still make attacks against it.
You can
right?
still do the athletics, acrobatics, or unarmed strike. You are not restrained. You are just regularly grabbed.
Okay, so I can actually hit it with my sword and do damage, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're just going to attack it. You're not trying to escape. You're just going to attack?
Yeah, just going to fight.
That's going to crit it. You do need to roll the flat check because you are blind. Even if it's holding you, you still need to roll it.
That feels bad. Can I reroll?
You can re-roll it. It may not let you in here. I don't know if it will let you use a hero point. There you go.
Oh, it did.
Yep.
And
And
it's
still a
still
miss. Yep.
I still roll Libby rolls. It's okay. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the shield on that one.
Okay. I don't
It's-
even see the shield. Oh, floating shield, melee strike. Yeah. Are you just doing another? What are
It's-
you doing?
Yeah, just another strike. It's 2 more attack bonus than that, but
Okay.
yay, that one actually hits. And we
Very
just
good.
properly use the right damage.
Okay.
And one, maybe I'll just actually, no, that's at map still, so might as well just go for an attack.
And that one will also
It
miss.
misses. Yay, okay.
And we're counting your rounds. What is your con mod? Okay.
+2.
So I think you have 7 rounds of air, and you've used up 1, so you're down to 6.
Okay.
Dezi.
Okay, well, I think Desi's priority here is getting Libbiel out. So that floating thing is bad. Daegron, can you get the
Libbiel's
thing in the
not-
air or no?
He can attack it, but
Okay. Then yeah, we'll try to get Libbiel out first. Actually, let's cast a spell. Actually, we will. Yeah, I'll take a cross. Oh wait, I need to reload. Sorry about this. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to reload. I'll take a shot at that one.
That's a critical hit.
Surprisingly critical, but yeah.
46 points of damage. It
okey-dokey.
takes a little bit less. But it does take the persistent bleed.
Got 1 action left. I think we're just going to. I'm gonna move away from this one. No, I'll just reload.
okay. As this creature kind of takes off and is flying, he's going to stride over after it. And as he comes in close, you see him bunch down and leap up. He can do vertical with Needle in the God's Eye. He just can't leap from where he was towards it. He can only do 25 feet up. So as he is coming up to it, he readies his axe and makes 2 strikes. One as he's going up, and then one right as he's coming down past it.
And that's a miss.
Ooh, we were so close. Let me see. You know what? Let's re-roll it. I don't feel like missing this guy. There we go. No
That
crit,
changes it
but
to
it'll
a
be
hit.
another hit.
Yep.
Another 25.
Okay.
And lands back down next to it looking up.
It's his turn now. He does not like you. You are getting in the way a lot. What is he going to try? That is not incapacitate, but it might be. That might be his best bet. Yeah, this is probably a long shot. He knows that, but he is feeling desperate. A beam of sickly light strikes out at Daegron, and we will need a fortitude save. And you get a critical success because of
No
course you
sir. Well, I mean, that was a natural 19
I
too.
know. And you have the even successes become crits, which is what happened here.
Yeah.
So he probably knew that was bad, but he also knows the reflex the whole party seems to be good at, and he doesn't have much will targeting abilities. He's then going to fly away and up a little bit higher, 30 feet above the dais there, so 40 feet above the floor. He's right at the ceiling. The Omex that is holding Libbiel is going to use an action to sustain the grab. Doesn't need to do anything else there. Doesn't need to do anything with the smother. Oh, I've been forgetting about its reactions this whole fight. Whoops. Bad me. It is then has 2 actions left, and it is going to just strike out at Vanarel. Natural 20 is going to crit you for 46 points of damage. I don't see any allowance for these 2 in terms of number of appendages worth that they can grab with. I am not going to let it grab a second person while holding one as a result. I think you could make the ruling either way pretty easily, though, but for now, I'm not going to. So it's going to strike a second time, though, and it will miss. So 1 action keeping Bea grabbed, 2 actions attacking Vanarel, one of which was a crit. The next one is up. This one's going to try to be able to get the grab on Vanarel, hopefully, and smother Vanarel. So first roll to attack. High roll. 43 to hit is a solid hit. Tentacle comes wrapping around Vanarel's face for a little bit of damage and tries to grab you. Fails the grab. Oh, wait. Critical failure. It breaks free. You can either grab it or you can knock it prone.
Don't have any hands to grab it, but I can knock it prone. My light hammer has the shove property.
Okay.
Maybe I can do. Yeah.
Yep. It will then stand up.
Oh, that's unfortunate for it.
Yes, it is. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, so I just shove it to the ground with the hammer, and it comes back up like, no. Stay there.
And, well, it also, this is
Okay,
what I've been
roll
forgetting,
43.
it tries to suck your weapon in.
Oh, that sounds awful.
31 against your reflex DC.
My reflex DC is a 39.
Okay, you keep your weapon, you still roll your damage. Very high damage there.
Deals 70.
And it needs to make a save against the Brilliant Rune, and does. Natural 20. It is now your turn, Vanarel.
All right. Well, I mean, even though I just gouged that one, the southernmost of the two, it's the other one that still is holding Bea that I'm concerned with. So I'm going to turn my attention back to this one and just start slicing and dicing. Or I guess stabbing and pounding is really what it comes down to, with the flurry coming in with the rapier and light hammer.
Double crit.
131.
And crushing applied, already has it, and the Brilliant Rune save. Fail. It is now blinded for 1 round.
So close
Let's
to
go!
killing it.
How are you
Not-
standing? Okay.
Basically, the only bit left is the bit that's surrounding Bea.
Why did I save that part for last? That feels very
Well, you
poor
you
planning.
didn't want to hit Bea.
That is true. All right, well, I'm going to try to lightly carve the last of this thing off of Bea with a second sting. Use the rapiers to hopefully chop away the last of it. Natural 20.
That is a crit.
You've got to let go at this point. 56.
It does let go. It is dead.
Okay.
Bea is released.
Yay.
I'm gonna say you're released. I think I also could have said you need to spend an action scraping all the gunk off of you, but I'm not gonna penalize you that way on this one.
Am I still blinded?
You are not still blinded. That was from being smothered. Let me take that off. There we go.
All right, so I flurried and
Second
attacked
sting.
that one there. Now, turning to the one that is left, I will bring the light hammer around. Since if nothing else, I've always been trying to be consistent with the left, right sort of thing. And we'll see if I can maybe second sting him with this.
That will hit. You don't even need a second sting. I think
Alright,
second
well,
sting
he'll
had
take
flourish though, right? So you maybe going to have done it once anyways. I don't remember.
No, it does not. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to flurry. And
Oh, that's right.
I'll
Never
double
mind.
check
Yeah,
that in a
no, that's
sec.
correct.
Yeah.
It just had to be used on an independent strike. That's what we were getting wrong before.
Yes.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that was flurry, strike. You did a lot of damage there. You killed one, freed Bea, hurt the other one. The one that's trying to deal with Dezi is up next, and we will once again try to get a hit so we can grab you. A 38 will hit.
Curses.
25 points. It goes for the grab. It gets you grabbed, and then it will try to start smothering you. Oh, wait, what?
I'm gonna do something.
Okay. Air
I'm gonna
bubble.
cast air bubble so I can breathe.
Okay. I guess the trigger would only be on the successful smother, because you're not currently in an environment you can't breathe, but you'll still be able to do this when that happens, if it succeeds at the smother attempt. So we will-
Oh, sorry. That's okay.
Right now you're only
sorry.
grabbed. Now it is trying to smother you. So if this succeeds, that spell can go off.
Sorry, I didn't realize that. I thought it was with the other thing. Never mind then.
Yep.
I will not
So
cast that
You're
spell.
not smothered, but you are still grabbed.
I'm grabbed. Gotcha.
Bea.
All right. So I see Vanarel's probably got this pretty good. I'm gonna fly over here and help out our poor sweet Dezi with a spell strike again.
What spell this time?
We're going to hit it with a polar ray.
Okay.
I just want it dead.
Yeah.
Here's the attack.
That will crit it.
Yay! And here's what polar ray says.
Yep. It's an
So,
AC targeting one, so
those
it is critical success. So drained 2. I'll wait till we'll put it on after we do all the damage. That was the weapon damage, right?
Yeah, weapon damage, and here's the cold.
And there's the cold damage, which is not doubled, so I need to double it. And then the drained
Well, no,
2.
it's immune to.
It's immune to crits. That doesn't make it immune to crit effects of spells. It only changes the double damage on strikes. You can still critically
Spell
fail
attack.
something.
Oh, it's just strikes? I thought it was
don't-
attacks.
Let me double check. Immunity to critical hits. When a creature
Strike or other attack that deals damage.
a strike or other attack, and Polar Ray has the attack trait, so yes, okay.
I mean, no, yeah, it's still a bunch of damage, but yeah.
Just regular. There we go. I think that
It's
was it
still
for
a strained. So
Also, Bea, did you turn on your bonus damage from being in for flying and doing an arcane cascade? Is that on your? Is it even on your thing? Yes, you
Yes.
that you did have that checked. Good. Okay, just making sure. I know it'd be an easily overlooked thing the first time you're playing a Magus.
now I'm supposed to take this off, right?
Dezi, take what off?
The increased damage since I didn't
Yes.
fly.
Yeah, for next turn.
Well, I won't fly next time unless I do.
I'll try to escape to start.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
That will succeed.
Okay. Let's take a shot at the guy in the air. I know I don't do a ton of damage, but still seems worth doing.
41 will hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. 36 because of I escaped.
36 will hit.
Okay. Some good damage. 34, but some of it won't go through, I know. And I'll just use my last action to reload.
Okay. Daegron.
Okay,
sorry.
keeps running.
Hold on, pause. I'm really noticing. I'll use my last action to light boost Vanarel.
Okay. Get that in chat. We'll get Vanarel applying it. Daegron, go ahead.
There you go.
Yep, this guy keeps trying to get away, but I can get here with the 25. Counted it out. And as he gets underneath again, he crouches low and launches himself after this creature as it keeps trying to fly away from him.
I just want to check. You
Another
said your vertical was 25, right?
Yep, that'll get me within reach if he's at 30.
Okay. You are the 5 feet up or 10 feet up onto the pedestal. Okay.
Okay, at 46.
That's going to crit.
There we go, 60 points of damage.
And as it falls, you see a lot of the fungus and rot kind of disappearing off of it, leaving just a regular skeleton. And the staff also, you see all those fungal growths breaking off of the staff, and it seems like a much cleaner staff is remaining on the ground.
And he strikes it once more and drives it into the ground with his second attack, but that one's purely for fun. That's all 3 to stride up there and then leap after it.
Okay. Yeah, this one is going to start fleeing. I think that provokes from Vanarel.
It does. I'll try to pin him right to the ground again.
That is a crit, and I think that disrupts movement for you.
That's, for my hunted prey, that will disrupt the action.
Yep, okay. You knock the feet out from underneath it as it tries to get away, and it saves against the blind. It's going to keep trying to get away, so second action starts running away.
I can't stop him this time.
And third action, and it has gone up the stairs. Vanarel.
Okay, what is... Oh, this one over here by the... Okay, yeah. You. I will target that one as my hunted prey. Take a step over next to it here, and I assume Bea is kind of buzzing up high, so I'll try to attack down low underneath to get him targeted there. And I'll just step right in with a thrust of the rapier and try to knock the rest of his feet out with the lead hammer.
That was a double crit, I believe.
Yep.
Let me do all of its saves. So crushing rune from that, and we need the blinded. There we go. Saves against the blind. Okay. I think you have one action left.
I had to target him as my hunted prey, so now stepping in and flurry, that's it.
It is up now, and yeah, it's going to try running away as well. You have your reaction back, though.
Oh, yeah.
And Bea has it sounds like has reactive strike as well.
Yeah, reactive strike.
So
Oh, heck yeah.
Vanarel critically hit and Bea regular
Normally
hit. But that's going to disrupt the move anyways from Vanarel.
Yeah. This is ruining this thing's day, Bea.
It is dead. I'm going to leave us in initiative for now. Bea, what do you want to do?
She's going to look around and be like, alright, is that all of them? She's going to fly over and look around for that last one. Where'd it go?
You saw it go up the stairs and
Yeah,
leave the floor.
I don't know if she saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello? Alright, that's
Reactions
Her
of buzzing
turn.
around. Okay. We are still in initiative at the top of round 6. The party has completed the fight against the visible enemies. One has escaped up the stairs, and we are staying in initiative to decide what the party wants to do about the one that fled. Dezi?
You see him up the stairs or no?
no.
I start striding that way, generally speaking. Can I get here? I want to be like there. Okay, I think I need... should we chase after him? I'm gonna pause here. I will...
I think that's the idea. If it warns something else higher up this tower.
Okay, Bea, hold off for me for a second. I got something I want to give to you.
Sure.
But let's go up the stairs.
Was that all your actions, Dezi?
Yeah, reload and stride there.
Daegron?
Okay, at the top of these stairs, does he see a door or does it just go around the corner?
He sees it goes up, and it seems like it is entering another room. Yes.
He's going to go to the top here
You see it on
and
you
just
see it as a
poke his
landing.
head in.
Yes, you see it.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Go ahead and put your head in there, and you'll see the new map.
Okay. Does he see this creature anywhere?
He does not. It does
And
seem
he'll call
like
down.
it does seem like the two stairs led up to different landings. It looks like, and you went up the left side stair when they went up the right side stair.
Yeah, he kind of calls back down. He's like, 2 different hallways. Follow it up the stairs, and he'll come down. I think I might need to move and then move back. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, like 25 to get there and then poke his head and come back. So he'll come back down, and then he can probably get to, I think, the first step, basically. And that's all for his turn.
Okay. Give me 1 second while I roll some other initiatives. No reason.
Oh, is this the Battle That Never Ends Part 2?
We do those a lot.
This party likes.
Likes is carrying a lot of weight in that sentence.
Oh, never
Low
mind. You can
bearing
go up the
word.
stairs.
Okay. And let's see. Okay, that was that one's turn. This one. And that one. I don't know if you hear all the doors opening and closing, but there's lots of things happening off screen. Vanarel.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to get to the stairs as best I can, as quick as I can. Because that's, whoop.
You're on a landing.
Lead
I
us,
just go
fearless
to the
leader.
right. Can't see much of it. Oh, I see.
Yeah, the map moved to the southeast, or sorry, southwest if you
Yep.
didn't see where it moved you to. So you're on the landing that goes to the northeast, and it seems to wrap around.
Okay, alright, yeah, and this was my second action, so I guess for my third, I'll... Oh, jeez. The stairs keep going up! I'll just call out there, and I think... okay, it's just...
Give me
Oh.
well, you see something. Let me share what
Yeah.
you see. I was also going to ask you for a perception check. You are a ranger
Okay.
type. You may see things along the way. You see something you've seen before. It's these weird kind of leshy type creatures, very much of a leshy, fungal leshy type that they've been defending multiple nurseries you found. They seem to be used as scouts by True Razor's army. They seem to be really good skirmishers and bowmen. And you fought them at least 2 other times. And you can
I
see...
made that perception
Yes.
private, just in case.
Yep. You see what looks like the slime trail from the Omex demon heading up the stairs right next to you. They're
Aha,
going
okay.
further up.
Yep. Okay. Well, my 3 actions got me to here, so
Yep.
this is where I am. Let's call back downstairs. Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes up.
Never mind about holding
gonna-
still. If you want some healing, you can touch me. I've got my aura.
I'm gonna boop Dezi for some healing.
Okay. How much healing does Bea get here? There we go.
Pretty poor roll, 15.
15 points of healing. That was 1 action to boop Dezi. And then what does Bea want to do?
Recharge Spell Strike, because I didn't do that last
Okay.
time. Probably
Yep.
should have. And then I'm gonna go chase after Vanarel.
Okay. Let's let the stream
Okay,
see what you're doing. There you go.
Would be here.
Okay. Dezi.
Well, I guess I gotta walk up some stairs.
Yes.
And I heard that we're still going up, so is that this way? I can't really see this.
To the northeast.
Huh,
And I don't
okay.
know why. We'll have to look into this. I don't know why Foundry is rounding distances in feet in this infinite decimal precision.
Is
Oh.
Vanarel really right in front of me here?
Yes.
Yep, this
Okay.
is where I am. And I'm
And I heard you shout.
I'm looking at one of those mushroom guys.
Yeah, let's do this. That I think was just a single move, unless I'm doing weird things here.
It would be
So-
difficult terrain for you coming up and down
oh.
the stairs.
Then it
Or
was a
it's-
double move.
It's not for Bea who's flying, I believe. So, okay.
Okay, so double move, last action. There's a closed door in front of us?
No. Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there's a closed
Okay.
door
Yeah, like off.
just ahead of
outside.
Vanarel. And I guess what Vanarel would see here, that might be worth sharing for the layout of this room. Let's see.
That's where the demon guy went, is up those stairs.
Flights of stairs descend and ascend to either side of this circular lounge, although the decor in the chamber is hardly conducive to relaxation for creatures other than natives of Tanglebriar. 2 chairs facing a fungus-encrusted table are equally malformed and unpleasant, while what bubbles in the iron cauldron simmering over a fire in a glistening, greasy-looking hearth to the north looks anything but appetizing. To the south, 4 doors are set into the walls.
So you saw Dezi kind of run past Vanarel, basically bound up the stairs a little more, and then come back to the base and say, if he's up there, he's gotten pretty far away. I think we might have to deal with this first.
Yeah.
That was all my actions.
Okay. Daegron. And let's...
Okay, left down on the other floor. He's gonna come up 10 feet there, 15, 5. Gets up behind Vanarel and then gets to this closed door and is going to keep moving past.
I wave to you.
He waves as he goes by, and not much else I can do. Yeah, he just continues striding to get up next to this creature, this fungal leshy, to kind of block it off from attacking his allies. That's all 3.
Okay. And Dezi, you are hearing shouting in Chthonian upstairs.
Okay.
Basically,
All right.
along the lines of intruders, defend the tower, take their heads, things of that nature. Okay, so Daegron,
They're yelling about us. All nice things.
so you finish your turn, Daegron, right?
Yep.
Okay. We have, there we go. Yeah, okay. It's the one right in front of Daegron. And for as much as you've learned about leshies, this one does look, not mechanically frightened, but it does look on the frightened end of things. It does not want to be left here blocking the path against a party of intruders, but it seems like its fear of whatever is higher up is keeping it in its place here. And it is going to start off by, let's see, I think we're going to use this one. Yeah, it starts off, it does a 2-action ability. This has no traits that you can interrupt. I don't know. Can you interrupt mental? Probably not.
I don't believe so. I think it's only manipulate and movement that trigger me. I'll double check, but I'm pretty confident now.
So it has coated itself in a set of glistening spores that seem like they're almost reaching out to you at all times. You know that you've seen this before. You know that when you attack them, it tends to hurt you back. It's done that to start, and with a 47 against AC, it is going to hit you for 28 points of damage, and that was its turn. Another fleeing creature has reached that location. Vanarel.
Oh, right. Well, dealing with that mushroom thing is going to have to be the first, even though I fear we are going to have this entire tower aware by the time we get moving again. First action, I think, is going to just have to take me to just behind Daegron and to try and get at that fungal thing. I'm going to attempt to tumble through to get to the other side of it. I'm trying acrobatics here. Hopefully there's enough room to squeak by.
That is a
6.
fail.
Okay. For the sake of getting something done here, let's use a hero point on that and try to get that to be a bit higher. How about a 31?
That is a fail.
Okay. So that's not going to get me through. Just out of sheer frustration, I'm just going to hurl my light hammer at this thing's mushroom cap. Just one single strike at it.
That will miss.
34. Hey, that got through to the other side.
Yeah.
Bounces off the wall, comes back.
You see the first hint of a smile on this thing's face. Maybe it looks like, maybe it thinks it can survive this onslaught and defend the tower against the intruders. Bea.
All right, Bea's going to move in and get everyone within range, and then cast haste on all of us because things look like it's going really, really bad. So everyone, take your haste. I can see all of you. So.
Okay, that was your 3 actions. Dezi. You hear
That
the shouting you're hearing upstairs actually might be retreating, getting further away, it sounds like to you.
I think they're maybe regrouping to defend a point upstairs. I'm going to use that nice little action you gave me there to stride in here.
Spell strike.
The Eldritch Archer version
Eldritch
you have.
Shot,
Yes,
yeah.
It's basically the same thing.
It's kind of like that, yeah. I don't remember. I feel like fire might work on these guys, so we're going to try it. We'll do let's just do let's just do telekinetic projectile.
And when this party wants to, between Eldritch Shot and Spell Strike, you have a lot of Nova.
Yeah. Oh, that's not okay.
That will miss.
I'm going to re-roll that 29 with the 2 on the die. Using that's a 5 on the die.
Still a
and it
miss.
Still misses. Okay, that was my turn.
Okay, Daegron.
Well, here we are with a haste.
If only he had
See.
Lightning Bolt.
Who knows? Maybe he does. You know what? Just in case, let's start with a intimidate. He's gonna let out a roar, and as he does, it didn't work out too great. Maybe right as he was about to roar, that's when Vanarel bumped into him from behind, and he kind of staggers. But then he'll attempt a slam down. So he'll strike out at this creature for a 47.
That will hit.
Okay, 25 points, not the greatest. And then we will, he kicks out at its legs as it's right next to him here.
And that fails.
Ooh, a 38 is still failing against that. That guy He has a name.
Or, if you look at their picture again, it does look like their feet kind of look like they help them anchor themselves into the ground a little bit.
True.
Those little rootlets.
And then, so that was 3, and then on his 4th, he'll swing with his full map.
That will crit.
Natural 19, and I completely forgot about the Keen rune that I moved over to this axe. It bumps that up to a crit, so here's the damage for 64 points.
Okay, and let's see if he gets slowed by the frost rune. Looks like the answer is no. Critical success on that. And that was your turn. One of the ones that is retreating. Let me see, where do I need to move him to? That looks good. Now it is this one. Was feeling good until he saw that people just kept coming. When it was just Daegron and it was Vanarel bouncing off, it felt okay. Now that there's this whole line of people, he's a little more nervous. He is going to step back, and he is going to cast a spell. We are going to go with a Divine Wrath, covering all of you. 2 critical successes so far. Make that 4 critical successes. And have I mentioned how
How's he feeling?
I'm a little unhappy with the number of saves that get upgraded from success to critical success at this level range, but it is what it is, and he is not feeling good about that. No effect with that spell whatsoever. And that was his whole turn. Another one that's running away. Oops, nope, wrong button. There we go. That one is done. Vanarel.
Okay, well, now I've got a way in to hit him. Alright, I will designate him as my actual formal hunted prey, getting a good look on how he moves. And maybe it'll be my turn to be right in his face for a round and get targeted with whatever. Hang on a minute, Daegron. I've got an idea. I will step in here and just shooting past our fighter, I will stick him with the Castervel's beacon to start the flurry.
That is a hit and a miss.
Oh.
Hit with Castervel's beacon, a miss with your hammer, or 17 points of damage.
Okay. It was not a good plan, but here we are. That is all. I'm hasted.
You are
that's
hasted.
Right. Which has to be a standard stride. So I have taken care of that. Let me see if I can if I just take a step up here to these stairs. Yeah. Oh no, it took me somewhere else.
Yes. You.
Or mine.
Oh, wait.
That was not the plan.
Okay, no,
okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, maybe just show what you
I don't
see.
see anything here,
You see
so
on another one of these floors, just like you were on. It seems like the floors kind of keep spiraling and hooking back. It also seems like the floors are getting a little smaller as you ascend.
The idea was to just take a little half step up to that where I thought that space was.
Got it. Yeah.
Here.
Yep. If you move, so we'll move you here. We'll move you back. That should be the effect of what you wanted to do. That was still only a 5. Was it a 5-foot step, or was it I guess it was stairs, so it'd be a stride. But so you moved out of the way of Daegron is more to the point, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we are. Okay. And that was yours. Bea.
I'm gonna fly straight over and introduce my new friend here to a spell strike. Whoosh. And ignition melee.
Okay. That's a critical hit.
Ignition.
That was on an Omox, just heads up.
That's right. That probably was not a crit. Thank you. Yes, that's
okay.
it's
Also,
a regular.
just to be that guy, I would need damage, and Vanarel needs damage because this guy has that buff going.
It's only certain types of weapons, right?
Not
Oh,
sure.
yes, thank you.
But I know I
you.
took damage when I
yes.
hit them in the
Sorry,
past.
yes.
so-
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you both. Yes, so we needed both of you. There's no
Some
save
amount of
against
mental
this.
damage.
So this much to Vanarel and Daegron, and then this much to Bea. And now we apply all of the damage. So let's see. The ignition damage is 37 points. Did that apply? It did not apply. Let me try that again. There we go. And the strike damage, the 28. And I see everyone took their mental damage as appropriate. Good. Okay. Yeah, so every time you strike them, those spores seem to puff out a little bit and kind of coat your hand and your weapon. And you just hear voices in your head telling you to offer servitude to Tree Razor in a way that just shakes your psyche to its core, and you're taking mental damage from every strike against them. But that was 3 actions from Bea. Fly and Spell Strike. You have 1 action left that must be used to stride or strike.
Okay. I will strike at map.
And that should be at map. That should be at map -10. Spell Strike counts as 2. That's still going to hit.
Oh, okay. Still a hit?
Yep.
Okay. Untick the arcane cascade damage now.
Yep,
Yes.
he's looking pretty badly injured at this point. His confidence that he was holding off the group here is definitely fading fast. Dezi.
Okay, well, Dezi wants to get rid of this thing because it's doing damage to us. So we're going to try another Spell Strike. Sorry, I keep doing that. We're going to try another Eldritch Shot. I think we're going to...
And you don't have to
some of
recharge
these-
yours, right?
No,
Libby-
it's
that's
three
all-
actions.
It's always
though.
3 actions, yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to take some of the splintered shards from the table and try to fire it with one of my arrows, basically. 13 on the die. 40 looks like it hits. Good.
That will hit.
39 piercing from the spell. Oh, wow, that was some good damage. And 33 from the weapon.
Took some extra from you, but it is still up. You have 1 action left.
Yep, I'm going to just stride slightly forward since I think that Daegron's going to hammer this thing and they should be at my blessing.
Daegron, are you going to hammer this
Yeah.
thing?
We will try our darndest. So incoming hammering with this first strike on it. We tried. It was a natural
We
one.
did, it was good effort.
I'm following it up, and you know what? I couldn't use it last turn because of had to be a basic attack, but then we will try a snagging strike at map.
Misses
Ooh,
again.
not great. We're trying. Nothing else you can really do. We might as well just go for broke. We'll do 2A. We got 1. 34 points.
39 to hit
And
will
then I'll
finally
take-
hit, and that is likely to kill it.
I'll take a little damage too on that
Yes,
last
you
one.
will. Yes, you will. Another 12 points of mental damage. I think you
Okay, and then
have
with his last
1 action
I have 1 more. Let me just double check his inventory real quick. I just want to see what my potion situation's looking like. Okay. With his last action, yeah, I was more just seeing if how plentiful or if I had some weak ones. But as we kind of step up here, he turns back towards Dezi and he'll wait a second. He's like, "Are we going further up? Did he get through, or did he go through one of these doors?" And he points along towards the south.
He's up the staircase behind us. Head towards that side. Don't get too far, though. I'm healing.
Okay. 25 as far as I can get. He'll get towards the other stairwell here.
Okay. Let me run through all of the NPCs that are currently doing things.
All
All of them, yes. Okay, that one has nothing to do. This one has nothing to do.
I'd say let me burst heal. We gotta haste. Let's hurry after that.
Give me a perception check, whoever's closest to the stairs.
I guess that's Vanarel or is Dan?
Closest, I would say,
stairs.
to the eastern stairs. Sorry, I'm on a different screen while I'm trying to figure out what all's happening here. Yeah, Daegron, you definitely hear the sounds of spell casting happening up above, but you don't know enough to make out what it is. And a bonus hero point. Anyone want to nominate who got the second hour hero point?
I honestly don't know. Dezi for doing a buttload of damage.
I mean,
follows of damage are always appreciated.
sure. Well, Dezi has 2, everyone else has 1, so I think I'll give it to someone else.
Yeah,
I'll give it
give it to
to
somebody else.
I'll give it to Vanarel. There we go. Okay, so that's all done. We are now up to Bea.
Alright, I'm gonna move over here and recharge my spell strike and then eat the last 2 actions, I guess.
Okay, Dezi.
I can see Vanarel, Vanarel behind that corner, though just barely. So I think a healing burst for 3 actions will work here to get everybody.
So everyone is getting back
That's decent.
33.
back.
A lot like what I heard upstairs.
Uh-oh. Well, we should get there and prevent all that healing. And then I'll start moving up the stairs. I think I get there.
Okay. You hear a weird creaking. Give me, let's just say, a perception check to figure out what that sound is.
Hey, I won't actually apply my obsidian goggles this time.
It sounds like something is swaying from rafters or from the ceiling and just making slight creaking noises as something swings back and forth.
Keep an eye above us when we go upstairs. I'll kind of say back down the stairs a little bit.
Daegron.
Daegron's going to follow Dezi up. 10. Five. 10.
Pause right
15.
there.
Yep.
I'm not going to pause
He
you,
looks
but
up
yeah,
as he comes through the door.
I actually hadn't rolled these in yet because they are not activated by that. Let me toggle them all in.
Well, those are horrifying.
I'll share the artwork. You see what looks like boneless elves swaying from the ceiling attached to it with vines. I don't know if the artwork is going to... Yeah, that's about right. This is rather disgusting. Here comes the image.
Oh, geez.
You have a set of 4 what looks like elf suits. They don't seem to have any bones. They seem to flow and ebb and ooze around place, and they are connected to the ceiling by all these fungal vines, and they seem to just sway and move almost as if they're flying without being able to fly. It's these vines carrying them across the entire room. It almost feels like they are one entity and across the entire room, even though there are 4 of them, and it is still 4 things, but they almost act like the whole room is them. And that's what you have seen.
How far above him are they?
They are maybe 5 feet above. They are within reach.
Okay, so we went 15. You know what? Let's step between the two and get behind, clear a little space into this room with his last bit of movement from that movement. So he's got 2 actions left here. Why not? We'll see. In Revulsion, he's going to do a snagging strike on the horrible fungal boneless elf to his east. Okay, 45 to hit.
That is a critical hit for 40
Okay,
for
and that'll be
58 points of
58.
damage. And let's see, we need a save versus this, and you get to cleave into the other one for once. That's been a while.
Yep, so that's 11 points into this one.
Okay, let me apply that. Done.
Okay, and then he will swing a second time at that creature with map. Oops, sorry, this should be 5 less, so it's going to be a miss. Anyway, yeah.
Okay. One of them is up next. One of these odd creatures. The one that you kind of cleaved into is getting to go next. And it is going to... You're also already feeling something about your body, Daegron. You feel like your skin or your hair starting to kind of grow longer and reach out to the walls, just like the fungus on this thing's back was. It's a very unsettling feeling, but nothing has happened at the moment. And it is going to... What does it want to do to you? I think it's going to try to just attack you. One of those limbs, it's almost like a cracking whip, comes across you from the side as it bashes its boneless arm into you. With a 42 is going to hit you for 39 points of damage. It is then going to swing a second one. With a 35 will miss. And it is then going to step away. You see it kind of swing away. The different tentacles on its back are removing and attaching to the ceiling in different places as it almost feels like the tentacles are moving it around, not the creature. A second, the one that you heavily hit is up next. And it definitely does not seem happy about what you did to it, but it's just going to attack you back. Those arms and legs just start whipping at you from all sides. A 37 will miss. A 36 will miss. This one did much worse. Well, it kept rolling better and better, but it didn't get, but because of the map, it was worse.
That's the way it always goes.
The furthest one away of these, far to the south, make sure they're all visible in the room. And yeah, it might try a spell now. Yeah. You start hearing voices in your mind, Daegron. Give me a will save.
Okay, I will be striking at you.
No, this one?
It says manipulate.
Yeah, but that one's not next to you.
Oh, sorry. I thought never mind.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's the one like
will
25
save.
feet away.
Ooh, that's not a great roll.
That's still a success for you.
Yeah.
Because it's an incapacitate spell. So
Yeah, I've only got one left. I'm holding on to my
the first
points.
action of your next turn, you are confused. And then it is going to... it should have attacked first because it doesn't... Yeah, that's all it's going to do. Okay, that one's not doing anything. Vanarel, let's get you back on the screen. Where are you, Vanarel?
I'm downstairs.
There you are.
Yeah. I guess I'll go join everybody else. Gets me up.
As you're passing by, I'm like, Daegron's confused. Be careful.
Love it. Fantastic. Okay, with the difficult terrain and such, I think that's the end of my second move right there, which means third is 10, 15. Whoa. Now I finally see these things. What in the actual unholy hells are these things?
And you can see through the door that looks like there was like a scriptorium where people were writing scrolls over to the northwest of where you are, where this place almost looks like a larder of some kind, just with the way all these elves were hanging from the ceiling.
That boneless elves hanging from the ceiling makes this the worst room in this entire tower, and that's saying a lot. Unfortunately, I believe it's all 3 of my actions to get this far and leave me here, but now I see what's going on at least.
You have a 4th action.
I do have a 4th action! That's right!
It is.
I should pay attention to the condition thing over here on the side, telling me that I'm hasted. Okay, so these are hanging from the rafters? Are they within?
Yes, they're still within reach. It feels like
Okay.
they're kind of being draped from the rafters down next to you.
Everything about this gets worse and worse each time I get more details. All right, I am just going to... I'll designate these two that are closest to me as my hunted prey, just because I should try to know what the heck these things are going to do next. So that's
Okay.
all 4 of my actions.
That's all 4. Bea, last one downstairs, I believe.
So this is when you spring the
Where are you, Bea?
ambush on me, right?
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Oh, I have someone selected, so that's why I can't see you. Why is that happening?
Okay. So I'm going to start moving towards the stairs and get up there.
You get a similar warning.
I know what's
warning
happening.
about Daegron being confused.
20, 25. That's 1 movement. 2 movement. 40. And
You heard me about Daegron. You get the warning as you go by.
in there. Oh, 50. So that's 2 movements. And might as well just go for broke with a spell strike. Melee ignition.
Okay, it is going to use a reaction. Actually, wait and see if you hit.
Okay.
Yep. You miss.
I missed the boneless elf. That eats the entirety of the
2 actions in the spell. Yep.
yeah.
So I think you double
Okay.
moved in spell strike, so that was your whole turn.
Yeah.
Okay, the last of these hanging elf from the ceiling things is up. And, well, it already saw the spell didn't do a lot of great things. But maybe we'll try again. It's gonna step back, and it is gonna cast the same spell on Vanarel. So give me a will save, please.
Okay.
And that is a critical success, so you are unaffected. The voices in your head just go away, and they don't even bother you. You've had enough of them that you're used to them, I guess, at this point. Dezi.
Hey, Desi's going to start moving forward. I think that's actually 25. Yeah, I'm okay with all this. I don't think I want to move anymore. Those things look disgusting. So I'm right outside the door. I am going to take aim at the one near Vanarel and take a shot at it. Actually, I could do a spell strike, because I think we're trying... Let's try the fire thing, I guess. We'll try ignition as well. 8 on the die for 35, looks like it hits.
Let's see, let me double check before if the reaction can trigger on that. Hit by a strike.
It is a strike.
Yeah, it's going to take the damage. That works. But it is going to have teleported somewhere else. Where does it want to be?
So 19 fire and 26 physical. Or
It's taken both of
26
those.
mixed.
It took
I
extra
took a
from the
little
physical.
Extra from that one. Okay.
Or
Well,
not
yeah,
from the
but
physical, but from the
mental, holy.
from the shot.
Very, yeah.
And, but it did teleport right next to you as
Wow.
you hit it.
I guess they jump around. That was all 3 of mine.
And
So I'll
Daegron,
reload. With
I
that
will
too.
need a save from you at the beginning of your turn as you feel your hair stretching away to the ceiling. That is a failure.
Might be a good time for
Yeah, I think I should. I don't know what this does, but these things, oh, well, it was meant to be a fail.
Wow.
We roll a 4 into a 3.
You are sickened 1.
Feel like this is going to get worse or something. Okay, so I'm confused on my first one. So we want me to roll a d6 here because I
Let's
got 3
see.
targets.
Yeah, we will have you. I think a D. Yeah, D6 is. I would say Dezi
1,
is
2,
not
3,
visible.
4, 5, 6.
But 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 starting with Bea and going clockwise around.
Okay, so we just don't want a 1 or a 2.
1 or a 4, I think. Yeah. So
yeah, whichever way you want to do it.
you're going for this one over here.
You should jump towards
This
it.
one?
The one I'm pinging.
Oh, sorry, for the movement too. Well, it's only the first action,
Oh,
so
that's
I
true.
would move there, right?
Yeah, you'd move there, and then you can do whatever you want.
He leaps back and does 2 attacks on the one in the corner. Actually, let me see. No, he leaps here and he'll do 2 attacks on the one
One between him
So with
and Dezi. Got it.
directly between them. So here's the 2 strikes. So first action strides, second and third action.
Okay.
Now these will
Do
count
these one
for
at a
math
time.
afterwards.
Okay, so so you're rolling damage here. I need to check what's happening because something very weird might happen here.
That one used its reaction. I don't know if that matters, but yeah.
This is
Or
not,
rather, it teleported once already. Yeah.
No, this is. Oh,
Okay.
true. Yes, never mind. Yes, okay. Yep. So this one is taking the damage. Thank you.
And the second strike, we'll get a 49
That will crit,
for 60 more points of damage.
and I'll roll the fort save.
And cleave.
Yep, and the cleave will be 11 points into the north one. I won't cleave, Bea.
Well, what about Vanarel?
Okay.
True, I've got
Stop
options.
giving him
Done.
1, 2.
I'm
You
on
have,
top of.
yeah, that was the one he cleaved into. The one that you're
Oh,
on top
okay.
of. You have one action left, I believe, right? Stride,
Stride
jump,
2,
double strike.
and then now I'm at my
Yeah.
full map here, and these things don't appear to be too. He's got. I don't know if these things have brains or if this is just a fungus. We'll test this out. He is going to let a roar at the northeast one that Bea is currently on top of. 3. Well, it didn't work out.
Did not work. Okay. Up next is the one you've been pounding. It does seem like its wounds are stitching back together just a little bit. And what does it want to do? I think it's gonna just smack at Dezi outside the door. It does seem like it cannot leave this room. You're seeing that it's kind of straining against the tethers on the ceiling as it tries to get to Dezi. And it's able to smack you, but you don't think it can leave. A 32 against AC and a worse. So only one hit there. The one that's sharing a space with Bea, what does it want to do? Yeah, it is just going to step over, so no reactions, and it will step a second time to get the flank on Daegron, and then go for an attack. But with a very low roll, it is going to miss with a 28.
That flank saved you.
The next one up is the one in the corner, and so it's used a spell which didn't work too well. It's going to try a little odd. You see a beam of what almost looks like a heat shimmer shoot from its eyes, striking toward Vanarel,
All right, they've got laser vision.
and misses with the worst one, and it will try a third time. As those beams went by you, you almost felt your body start shifting and becoming less corporeal. You didn't feel any heat, even if it looked like a heat shimmer. It was almost more like a static that was ripping apart reality. Vanarel, before you go, we do need a save from you.
All right, what save?
Fortitude save. It's in chat now.
This save.
You are fine.
44. Okay, well, so one of the two that I designated as my hunted prey is currently, in between all of us here. So I'm gonna start with a flurry on this particular one. There we go. So let me try to run it through with a rapier and knock it out of the rafters. Maybe. I do not know how its weird reaction might
Yep,
act.
I'm checking that
with this.
right now. So that one has a reaction. Okay, this is actually less fun than I... Oh, no, it is fun. Okay. So, in response to the hit, it is going to try something. This does have concentrate traits. Does that matter for anyone?
Might matter
Nope,
for
only
you,
manipulate.
Vanarel.
Okay, I need a will save.
Well, does it matter for Vanarel? Because that's Ranger is different. I don't.
So I don't think any of you have a concentrate reaction at present. I don't
Fair
think
No,
you do.
not a concentrate reaction.
Daegron, I need a will save from you. Okay, so on a success, as critical, okay, you're taking half the damage. It has swapped places with you.
What?
That was the Castrel's beacon hit. So
It takes half and
yeah.
you take half. And additionally, let's see, that was a regular, we need a reflex save from you. Because you're now 10 feet up in the air, about to fall to the ground. So you can grab onto the vines if you want, and stay up there, but you'll be using a hand to stay up in the air, or you would fall.
Yeah, he just falls.
Okay.
He's not going to stay up there.
Don't think it's high enough to actually cause any problems, so they could go higher in the room though, but then they can't hit you in melee.
That was the first action, which was 2 attacks. Does that
Yes.
mean the light hammer missed this thing entirely? or it
Let's
still took that
see.
damage?
The trigger was hit by a strike, so I think
Okay.
your light hammer could still follow through and hit the intended target. Because
Okay.
yours are not. Well, are yours combined for the?
For the
Yeah.
purposes of yes, for
I think in that case, I'm going to
resistances and
say
weaknesses, yeah.
he will take half, and Daegron will also take half of the other strike.
right.
They are 2 separate strikes.
because I do have map.
Sure. Okay. I will let it only hit the intended target. Roll the damage.
Okay. Back
Or
up
did
to,
you already roll it and I missed it?
as the macro?
Oh, in that case, I already
has
did that.
the-
So in that
yeah.
case, I already did that. So Daegron took
Okay.
half. He took half. We're done with that part of your turn. You still have the rest
Okay.
of your turn to go.
All right. Well, as I pull my weapons back from where Daegron is now, right, this guy. I will continue my attack with my second action here. This will be with Caster Val's Beacon. I'll use the second sting because I don't know what to expect from these things anymore. I may as well hedge all my bets. 39 will get him.
That will hit.
Looks like
20 points of damage. It took a lot more.
20 more. Okay. After that, for my third, I'm hasted here. I will make this it has to be a stride or a regular strike. So I'll make this just a regular old strike here to satisfy the haste qualifications. And I think that's gonna miss.
That will miss.
All right, so be it. And then for my fourth and final, I'm going to use Warden's Boon. After the missing Daegron, these things are tricky, but you can, if you think of them as more of a fabric, you can manage to get a decent hit on them. So I'm going to impart my Hunter's Edge on you, Daegron, for until the end of your next turn. Your map is full map -3, -6.
Thank you.
Okay. Bea, we will need a fortitude save from you. Okay. Unaffected.
All right. As bad as these things are, they are limited to this room. Let's just leave and come back for them later. She's going to try to get this one with a strike on the way out. She's just going to attack with her sword. Attack!
41 will hit.
It doesn't teleport, does it?
Nope. That one had used its ability to do that swap.
I have 4 actions, 1 move.
One strike, you have 2
Might as
left.
well do a second strike. See if I can hit it.
That will hit again.
And more damage.
The corpse of the elf falls to the floor. The tendrils keep floating and twisting in the air above you.
Fly away and get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
She's really means it. They seem to be locked to that room. So
you just pulled another opponent. Let me share the artwork of the new creature after I toggle them into initiative, as we have the ever-growing cast of characters here.
I guess I'd stop.
Yeah, you could stop as soon as you see them. But he was hiding behind, trying to stay out of sight until you see a gremlin, a goblin with porcupine quills. You're not exactly sure what this is. I didn't share it yet, did I? So in the other room that Libbiel just ran into, this is what she saw hiding around the corner. Sorry, Bea. Yeah, you have a size medium-ish, maybe the upper end of size small, and it did seem like it was writing scrolls before picking up this weapon to attack whoever was coming in. And it looks like it's using its own quills as the quill to write the scrolls. And that was Bea's whole turn, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. One of the ones to the south that's hanging still from the vines, it's going to pull itself further up. So it's now 10 feet up in the air. It decides it doesn't like being on the ground. So it's going to all the way up to 15. Why not? Make it so if it transposes with people, you fall further. And it is then going to shoot those reality-bending rays at Vanarel 2 times. But a miss with a 34 against AC and about the same. 34. It misses with both. Dezi, no save needed for you. Oh, no, actually, sorry, no, you do need a save.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
Yep. Here we go. You're inside the aura. It doesn't matter about the room. Oh, you're also fine.
18 on the die. Yep.
Ooh. Only Daegron got affected.
I kind of agree with Bea, and I heard her yell, or them. I don't really know. They're a bee. I'm going to head up that way. 5, 10, 15.
Was the works to move here?
Can somebody move my token off the door? What is going on?
Yes, I'll move you off the door.
Oh, yeah, there's somebody right here.
And you see scrolls all over this room.
Yep, that's... I think I want to be right here. And I can do an Eldritch shot at him, so I might as well. We might have to deal with this one, though. Somebody just close the door when you come through. And you know what? He's got his quills. We're going to shoot some of his quills back at him.
That will miss.
Dodges his own quills. Oh, well. That's okay. That was my turn.
Daegron.
Okay, he'll turn towards Vanarel and say, "We'll come back for them after." And then he'll dash through the door. 15. No, that's 30 there. Okay, so he stops just north of it. And he will do a snagging strike on this creature. Oh, man, these rolls right now. We're not getting above the single digits. Okay, I should have done this first, but he goes for the Intimidate as it kind of pushes it off balance slightly, but doesn't manage to do much. Let's out a bellow. We got to double digits, but we got to 10. And then we'll follow up with a second snagging. What did we talk about? The rolls get higher as the map goes down.
Yep. Okay,
And
that was your
then
4,
I
right?
guess no move.
Move, bellow, 2 strikes. Both failed,
Yes.
I think?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, someone upstairs casting more spells. Guy still in the room. Well, there's only one good target at this point, so Vanarel it is. Let's smash at you with the boneless limbs.
Yeah, you just want me for my bones.
Misses with the second one, and it's going to take a manipulate action. Is this one of your hunted prey?
It's not that one. This guy down here.
It closed the door.
You don't have bones in your thumbs. How can you use that doorknob?
Hey, I told him
pushes
to
it
close the door,
closed.
not you.
The wrong elf closed the door.
The one in the back is going to shoot the 3 reality warping rays at Vanarel. Miss. Crit.
Oh God, my reality.
52 points of force damage as you feel just parts of your body slipping away and like you're left with small little voids throughout the body that will gradually be healed. And miss. Vanarel, you're up.
Okay.
Good
let's-
news is you have 4 actions.
Yep.
2 of them for opening and closing the door.
I don't want to hear anything.
I can
let's see,
handle
which is
closing the door.
There. This is the stupid part. Second action is going to have to be to stow one of my weapons to get a free hand. For my third action to open a door, I will have stowed the light hammer, not the rapier. And then a fourth action, I'm going to stride in here. This tower is ridiculous.
Okay, up next
That's
is the
boring.
porcupine. Gets a turn. I'm going to rename this porcupine. Did that update everywhere? No, it did not. Let me see if I can actually do this the right way. Is that not showing up in the initiative tracker? Let's see if I can change it there. Just a little bit of fun. You see the new name in the, probably only
Oh,
makes
now
sense.
I have to kill him.
Only makes sense to Twerk, probably, and some people in chat. He has been renamed to Hubert.
He is a horrible being and should die.
And what is he going to do on his turn? Well, probably some spells. Probably the best use. Of course, he doesn't know you have reactions yet, but you do look big and scary. Yeah, he's going to step away. I'll let him coexist
I
in
ain't
that,
gonna-
so you don't get to.
Oh,
So-
right.
No, it's more, yeah, okay.
Oh, well.
And then he is going to drop a... Let's do that. Is that probably his best choice? Yeah. And do a vampiric exsanguination. There we go.
Okay.
We need a fort save from all 4 of you.
This tower is terrible.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Maybe this time with one of my other abilities.
So Vanarel has a
I
crit.
thought I clicked it.
Daegron has a crit. It probably scrolled away as you were doing it. Bea has a fail at present. Dezi has a fail. I heard people might be re-rolling, so I'm not going to roll damage yet. Bea still has a fail.
That's
Dezi got up to a crit success. So only Bea is taking the damage from this.
She takes full damage of
Full damage.
12.
And it gets half of that, I
26.
believe, as temp HP. Yes. So 23. And that was its turn. Nasty Hubert, at least you don't notice any flowers or rocks in this room.
Alright, I'm going to move on to his square, recharge my spell strike, and then spell strike. I know, kind of an extremely weird move for me, but gosh.
That's a miss. Oh, you're also targeting one of the things in the other room. Let me check if the ACs are any
Oh.
different. No, the ACs are... It's still a miss. Okay, that was your whole turn, though. And the guy in the other room is going to move. Can't leave the room, but it can still shoot rays at you through this. So more reality-racking rays coming at... Well, it looks like Vanarel is the one stuck in the path. Natural 20.
Oh my God.
Your
Our
reality
is-
really isn't
is
good.
Being dissolved.
36 points of damage. And it did one move. It can try one more. And it misses with the second one. Now we're top of the order. Now it's Dezi.
Okay, well now I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna stride over here.
Are we not shutting the door?
Not
yeah.
closing the door, I notice.
Yeah, I noticed they opened the door.
True.
No, they didn't.
No, they
They
closed
closed
it.
it.
I'm pretty sure they could.
They only closed it. They can't open it.
They don't
That's
have...
not how any of this works, Daegron.
Yes, it probably is.
I will use my Accolades robe to quickly retrieve my Scroll of Moment of Renewal and cast it, targeting all 4 of us. So we get a full night's rest, which is our level, which is 16 times your con mod and hit points back. I'm thinking the sickened might drop off. That's up to you, GM.
Let's see. Any tournament attacks that will be
Actually,
gone after 24 hours? Yes, I would say the sickened on Daegron can be removed by that.
Level times your con mod. Yep.
Ooh, 64. Nice.
And I.
I only get 32.
Is clicking
What?
the bed rest button gonna do the trick, or
I would have. It's fine if you're not. If you're a caster, that would give you spells back as well. So
can't
don't
hit
use
this
that.
button.
But if
And
you.
my last
I just did it mine
action
manually. I didn't do
Gonna
anything.
be
Yeah.
to kind of just. Oop.
Okay. Daegron.
Okay, I get to get rid of my sickened, which is nice. And we will step in after the filthy Hubert and try to strike him down. We will start with the snagging strike since he's in a corner.
That will miss.
Oh man, I can't get over 36. Second one. There we go. Finally.
That hits 37.
I just needed a 37.
Yep. You just needed a 37.
It was 3 attacks, 1 away. We got him down a bit now. 35 to hit him. 52 points of damage. Ooh, he did a bit more. Maybe he doesn't like cold iron. Maybe he doesn't like cold. But it doesn't look like a tree, so I doubt it's acid. So 1 to step, 2 to do that, and we will do a regular strike at full map on the last one.
That will miss.
That'll miss.
Okay. That one's Sir not appearing in this current scene. This is can't leave the room, but it can get line of sight on you this way. You will have cover. And it is going to shoot 2 more reality beams at Vanarel.
just give it a look as I'm just done with this whole structure?
Another 44 to hit, doing 28 more points of damage. And the second ray, I think that's going to be another hit. 39 to hit, just barely gets you, even with the cover on, for 28 more. And up next is the one down here. I was letting the porcupine, because it's slightly small. Oh, I guess these are all... Yes, okay. No, I'm not going to let him be half in, half out of the room. That doesn't make sense. I was letting it for the door just because of the weird shaped map. But, and I think with the way the door is set, I don't think he can do his arm across that door. I'm going to give you greater cover for his spell cast around this. He can see bits of you, but it's a tough shot now. Miss. I'll take that greater cover off because I'll forget about it otherwise. We're going to try to finish this round and then we'll take the break for next week. So, Vanarel.
Okay.
Close the door, Vanarel.
First action, these boneless elves hanging from the rafters will receive a rather rude gesture. I'm going to close the door for my first action. My
Do you have
second,
an open hand for the rude gesture?
I had to do that to get the door open in the first place. For my second action, I am going to stupid things like just knocked all the hit points right back out of me. I am going to just tap myself with the healer's gloves that I have. Just to, is this going to put this in the chat correctly? Yeah. Just do a little back for a second action. Third action, I am going to designate the porcupine as my hunted prey, and then I'm just going to skirmish strike. I'm just going to step and strike at him with Casterfell's Beacon. Catch him with a 42.
You will hit. And, however, I will need a reflex save from you.
Can't imagine why you'd need that hitting a porcupine.
Yep.
I mean, I'm also using a very long, pointy thing.
Yes, you managed to find your way through without stabbing yourself on his quills as you stabbed in, so you'll take that damage you just did.
All right, only 25, but that's me.
He took more, and that was you. And he is up next. And, I mean, he has no way of getting out of where he is right now.
I mean, he can open the door and run away, but, you know.
Well, that's a manipulate and a move, and he knows there's reactive strikes coming at him. So he knows that's a horrible idea. Let's see, what does this have? This has, no, that has too many bad traits. That wouldn't be useful. Yeah, horrible idea.
No one ever said Hubert was smart.
Yeah, he is doing a 3-action harm.
Okay.
Take some AOs, everybody.
Yeah.
Go.
That will certainly trigger a thing.
No, you aren't.
Nope, that's a crit.
Oh,
Yep,
it didn't
so
target him, but
that is a crit though, so that will disrupt it. Oh, yes, so the snagging strike is still on him at this point, so that is the crit. That's what it needed.
Also, that's manipulate. That's why we get to do it, right?
Yes.
So I get it too.
Yep, I think 3 of you get this.
Oh, no.
Critical miss from Bea, and Vanarel has 24 points.
I got a regular hit for 24 points, yeah.
And that was his whole turn, because that was a 3-action harm that got interrupted. Bea.
I guess we're going to recharge and go for the spell strike again.
Yep. What spell?
Melee ignition.
Got it. There you go. That's a crit.
Well done, Bea.
Hubert should probably be
Yay.
as burned as he should have been when we first met him.
Melee.
You've popped your spell strike critical bubble. Congratulations.
I thought we had one earlier as well.
Oh, did we? I might
Yeah.
have forgotten.
Yeah, we did.
So this is the spell, which I have to double. And you still have
this is the damage.
and that one already be doubled. And Hubert falls to the floor, dead. And we will
Murder
pick
bee.
this back up next week. You have been ascending this tower. Let's actually zoom out on the map here and show you. You started the session at this level, and it's been a running fight from level 2 to level 3 to level 4. You have seen weird undead that you don't know what they were with a group of Omex. You have seen a group of Spore Scouts, the fungal leshies you've seen before, the boneless elves here, and this weird porcupine. And you know that a lot of them seem to have still retreated further up the complex. Who all is waiting for you at the summit? I think we'll find that out next week. Thank you all for tuning in. Good night, everyone.